Hello my little friends, welcome back to Symphony of the Night. So, in the previous episode, we took on Richter, the master of this castle, Richter Belmont, and defeated him with our giant Grand Estoc. Unfortunately, that wasn't good enough for Eager, and now we have to do him again, but avoiding that crucifix, we have to equip the Holy Glasses, sees beyond magical curses. Good enough for me. I imagine that we can probably find something better than these two rings to wear as well. Ankh of Life is probably good, and let's take the Mystic Pendant as well. It's not going to make any difference to this fight particularly, but still. If we do this fight with the Holy Glasses on, something different's going to happen here.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning to resurrect Count Dracula?
Dracula rises once a century. One chance for each Belmont to shine. And then we're finished. Forgotten. If I bring him back now, the battle can last for eternity.
You have lost your way. So be it, Vampire Hunter. Let your battle begin with me.
Now, you can see there is a green orb flying around. That orb is what is controlling Richter and making him evil, so we have to take the orb out rather than Richter, which makes the battle somewhat more difficult, as you can see, because Richter is free to fuck us up with all his special moves. And he's doing a pretty solid job of that as well. Now, I may actually have to completely rethink my strategy here, as he's basically completely destroyed me, but let's see. Any potions? Yeah, got a few. High potion. Try using that. And probably a normal potion as well, I guess, just to get things ship shape. And then we'll have to put the Estoc back on because it's a two-handed piece. The problem is the Estoc makes it actually quite difficult to hit the orb, so he's at a total advantage over us here. God, fuck off, man. Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, it's broken.
How inconvenient. But we've only just begun. The Master's ascension is at hand.
No! What have I done?
You saved him, Alucard. Thank you so much.
Alucard? The Alucard? You can't be. That was over 300 years ago.
Never mind that. Is the man who controlled you in that castle?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, that was definitely very wise on Alucard's part to get Richter out of there and finish it himself, because Richter simply cannot be trusted to do anything at this point. Even in, like, Rondo of Blood, he's just pretty terrible. So what's happened here is that, now that we've broken the curse on, what do you call it? Richter, the evil Dark Priest Shaft, which is an amazing name, has hold on a second. Can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. Going up that way. Sorry. Derp moment. The Dark Priest Shaft has revealed Dracula's true castle, which is an inverted form of the same castle that's like hanging in the sky above the one we were just in, which for the purposes of distinction I will refer to as Richter's castle. This is Dracula's castle. It's the same one, but it's inverted top to bottom and left to right, so you can see the floor is now the ceiling and right is now left. We don't necessarily have to explore the entire thing again, but we can. We do have to get 5 pieces of Dracula's body in order to resurrect and defeat him. More lovely upgrades. Thanking you. Ooh, lots of good gear in here. Royal cloak. It's better. Gorgeous blue cape. If it's gorgeous, I'm definitely having it. Oh yes, look at that. Royal blue. Beautiful. More delicious life maxes, heart maxes, life maxes. Man, this is a bountiful room. Bastard sword. I don't think that's going to be very good. Have a look. I don't remember it being especially good, but I know I already have one, didn't I? Which is why I've probably now got 2. Yeah, it's no use. I think we're going to stick with the S-stock for now. I am now in the position where I can go and get the ridiculously game-breaking sword, but I'm going to try and minimise my use of that as much as possible. As you will see when I do get it, that it's just completely ridiculous, but so much fun. And I know that I've been hyping it up completely, but it is just worth the hype. So what I'm going to do is go towards the outer wall first, and I can fill in some of the pieces of the map off camera. Oh, hang on, this will be a save room, won't it? Just in here. Yeah, the mirror of the save room that we started this episode from. Anyway, I'm going to go to the outer wall first, and that will allow us access to the inverted clock tower, the inverted long library, and the inverted... what would it be? Gallery? Oh, hang on, there's a new... Oh, yes, so while this is an inverted version of the same castle, it's important to note that the enemies and bosses are different, and holy crap does this guy hit hard. He also appears to slam me against the wall, which is fun. Yeah, the S-stock is actually proving to be not tremendously useful for these trickier enemies. Because as you can see, you have to be very precise with hitting it. And I am not precise. I'm also just about dead here. He's doing 40 to 50 damage. There we go. Gonna give me a life max to refill my HP? Would be nice. Thank you. No, it's not. Ring of Vlad. Ah, yes. So we need, I believe, 5 relics. They are relics, yes. 1 of 5 treasures. We need all 5 in order to be able to fight the final boss. So this isn't going to take as long to get through as the previous castle did, we already have access to the entire of it with the relics that we have, like the form of bat and things like that. I may do a fair amount of just uncovering the map off camera to increase the effectiveness of the walk armor, but aside from that, I'm going to try and keep it to just the boss battle sections as much as I can. So, is this where the... Yeah, this is the inverted clock tower. Hello? Shuriken. Thank you. This is the inverted clock tower, so this is probably going to be quite a difficult area, but it will lead us to the outer wall. And yeah, the enemies are pretty much all different. And of course, yeah, Bomb Knight, not nice. Of course, there is 47 damage. There is the fact that the levels are now upside down, making them completely rearranged. And what I always really particularly admired about this, about the kind of design of this game, is that every single room works upside down as well. You know, you can traverse it upside down perfectly easily, but you have to take different paths and stuff. It's really, really well designed. It's like they've designed it twice. Every single space in the entire game serves two purposes, which I think is incredibly impressive. Ooh, victory wall. What's this? Moonrod. I think that's probably a really good one-handed weapon. Remember these later items. Rod with lunar markings. 36 is pretty good for a one-handed piece. We'll stick with the S-Stock for now. I know it's kind of screwing me over a little bit, but I may switch to the Moonrod in a bit just to try. We'll try it out now, because why not? We'll have... guess the Shaman Shield. Hold on. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, the rod animation is really good. Like, really quick attacking animation. Ah, bloody bastards. Okay, so I'm just going to try and make my way towards the outer wall and the save and warp room there. Although I actually did miss a warp room in the inverted castle keep, so I may have shot myself in the foot somewhat with that. These guys are a little bit anodyne when they're on the top corridor because their bombs don't work. They just explode on the ceiling above them. Which is fine, I'm not complaining about that. No, no, no. No, sir. So, now we have the extremely frustrating area with all the cogs and pendulums and stuff. And probably, yeah, these are more annoying enemies than before as well. So, we'll try and... Oh, piss off, to quote Ron Weasley. That holy water just needs to piss off as well. Oh god, now I've just reset them. Right, I need to not hit that candle because the holy water is just going to be a massive handicap. Okay. So I could just try and fly through this stuff. It's going to be difficult with... Yeah, extremely difficult with this amount of holy shit balls. This is intense as balls, especially with all the Medusa heads now being ones that turn you to stone, and I've now got possibly the most useless sub-item in the entire game, and I'm nearly dead. So, not ideal. I could go the other way from the illusory wall. Probably not going to get a chance to... Right, get the fuck in there. Oh yes, I remember this was where the flea armors were, and this is like a secret room which had decent upgrades here. And there appear to be some here. If there's a life max on the other side and I can get to it without being killed. There is. Yes! Full refill. Bit spammy, but what are you going to do? Good God. Right, well we can two-shot these with the moon rod, which leads me to suspect it's probably my best option at this point. I'm going to have to try to traverse that place. I really don't... I'm so annoyed about getting that stupid item. The holy water here might even be better at this point. Oh, you see what I'm saying? It's like... You give them an inch, they take a fucking moon base. Come back. Come back down here. And now the Medusa heads start. Terrific. Well, this is brilliant. Right. Okay, one down. Dodging the heads. Failing to dodge them. Picking up the stupid finger item again. Okay. Well, at least the advantage of being turned to stone by the Medusa heads is that you can't be hit by their javelin sword things. This finger item where he like throws marbles down on the ground is only useful for close range brute forcing bosses, because it does do a lot of damage, but no! Ah! Right, I'm getting really frustrated with this now. This needs to cease and desist. I think when the sword is winding back to them is a good chance to attack, because it comes back really slowly. But still. There's another one. Down, and I'm turned to stone again. The main thing is once we've defeated all of the flying knights, then we will be able to ascend with relative ease. So it's just about chipping away at them, and apparently getting hit a million times a second by those swords. Not good. Yeah, there is a massive difficulty spike when you enter this castle, but this is one of the most, if not the most difficult area in the entire game for me. Because you're ascending as well as instead of descending, and these make the harpies look like fucking child's play. Luckily they aren't doing very much damage, but, you know, it mounts up. Right, there's another one down. I think there should just be a couple more. Alright, we're good. No, we're not the turnstone. Move. Oh, what are you doing stuck on this fucking cog? Right. GTFO. Now we just need to descend. If I can, I'm gonna just do that because, frankly... Oh, what the fuck? Hit by an off-screen Medusa. I call shenanigans on that, frankly. Yes, I do. Can we get this way? Ah, this is, yeah, that means we don't have to ascend the previous tower. And thank God, you know, because, holy shit. If I can get across here, I can hit the outer wall, and there will be a save room. Not here, but this is something. Dragon Helm. Sounds badass. Frightens enemy, lowers defense. Although it actually increases my defense from the holy glasses. Cool. We'll try it. Axe is better than the holy water. What are we on? 20 minutes, okay. Right, after that ordeal, should now be able to save and warp from the inverted outer wall here, which means that the save room will be at the bottom here rather than the top. Much needed refill of health. And if I can get there quickly, which, you know, is debatable, I will try to show you guys the game-breaking item, or at least how to get it, during this episode. And then, because it requires that you farm it, so I will farm it off camera, and then hopefully by the start of the next one, we will have it. Yeah, those stone skulls can't be destroyed. They look cool, though. Then, so yeah, I will farm it off camera, and then start the next episode with it, basically. Seems like I will show you the farming method. And then, you know, we may get, like, by a 1% chance or something, the drop in, like, 2 minutes. Otherwise, I will show you me having farmed it next time. So, is this the long library? No, it's a warp room. Where are we warping to? Ah, yes, because I didn't activate the one in the castle keep. I can only warp between one room, so it doesn't actually take us anywhere, but still, we have it there. Jackabones. Yeah, they throw jacks, so they're like a trickier version of the slingers, because the jacks bounce quite high. Ooh, level up. I'm going to use the book for protection here, because it's good. Should be coming up not far here from the inverted library. Let's see. Could probably have just used the elevator to get up here, but never mind. Sort of takes the fun out of it. Okay, here we go. Inverted library. Now, there are some... Yeah, you see these shmoos, these like flying ghost heads. They are the enemy which drops this item that I'm talking about. And these lion guys are ridiculously tough. And, I mean, not tough, but they hit so hard that between the two... Yeah, I really need to be one-shotting these, so maybe switch back to the S-stock, actually. I'll try it. Yeah, you see 51 damage from the claw. The claw is really not good. What I need to do is find a save room in this area, and then from save rooms there are good points to farm. Here is a good one. This is pretty much perfect, actually. So this is the farming method, right? You go to somewhere like this. When I go through into the next room, there will automatically be a shmoo coming at me. You just hit the shmoo like that, level up, and then if it drops the sword, great, grab the sword. If it doesn't, go out of the room, back in again, just like that. And you're looking for a sword. It's the only sword that the shmoo will drop, I believe. So this is just quite simply the method. Now, these guys on the pogo sticks can be a problem, because if they drop the sword and you go rushing for it, this guy can knock you back off the left-hand side of the screen and you will lose the drop. So that has happened to me, so you need to be wary of that. This may seem a little kind of... Well, you see how quickly I'm leveling up doing this as well, so it is worth it in that respect. But this may seem a little, like, too far, you know, it's taking it far, but this sword, holy hell is it worth it. I need to be finding a save room And I'm trying to remember where one was. I think there was one on the sort of towards the left-hand side of this area, so probably on the right-hand side. In the inverted version, right? And I guess the best we're just going to have to explore until we find one, but I'm taking some serious damage here, so it's 2 shmoos. Yeah, you see the scarecrow being the problem. The S-Doc's thrust makes it difficult, but I'm just going to quickly use a potion because I don't want to lose this progress. And we have so much money that we can always go back to the merchant and fill up on potions. Let's see. Let's use the classic Castlevania pot roast, because why not? Nom. Nom. Nice. Put the S-Doc back on. The moon rod. Well, I've been leveling up a bit actually, so we'll try the moon rod again. Moon rod and shaman shield. Just because it doesn't, we don't get the forward lunge thing. Yeah, that's no good, is it? Yeah, we still can't one-shot them, so it's good. I'm going to have to stick to the S-Doc for now. Yeah. And then boom. And you see again, gets bounced back off the screen, which is a real problem here. And getting absolutely tanned. Cool steampunk robots in this area as well, which we'll see in a second if I can fucking kill this shmoo. The new shmoo. Tin Man. And yes, 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 holy shit do they hit hard. 3 HP. Oh my god. Life apple. What does that do? Heals familiar. No good. Mystery food ticket. Let's try that. I can't remember what it does, so we'll try it. Spaghetti. Ah, yes, it just generates a random piece of food for each one that you use. Tart. So they've just been added to our inventory. But I'm sure we had some potions, or did I use them all on turkey? 80, that's pretty good. Sirloin, delicious. I love a good sirloin. Oh, 100, yes, that's very good. And we'll try a tart for dessert. 12. Okay, right, I'm going to just have to try my best to make it to a save room before I commence the gross farming, but I should be able to level up quite a bit in the meantime, so that's something. I'm going to go back and explore lower down. Those lion men... Oh, hey, another level up there. Those lion men, like I say, you really need to be careful of the claw move, that move, 'cause it's dealing around 50 HP damage per time. And our HP is kind of the essence at the moment, so maybe bottom left? Fuck, you're bouncing me into the lion man. No, yeah, you see, that's exactly what you don't want to happen. They really work together, these guys. Scarecrows have a slightly unpredictable pattern, which makes them... Oh, God, right. Going to have to eat some more food. Shiitake, I think they were pretty good. Yeah, they were pretty good. Okay. That should do for now, but I need to be very careful. Type of the book. Alright, really need to find a safe room. I hate these scarecrow guys because the pattern's so difficult to predict. And the new Shmoo, in combination with these fellas, yeah, it's a problem. Again, oh Jesus. The forward lunge on the S-Dock is really kind of screwing me over a bit, but I do think it is probably my best bet at the moment. These fellas can piss right off, to quote Ron Weasley. Right, do one. And, ow. Still not getting the drop, but, you know, I'll get it at some point. Let's see. Restores all HP. Yeah, that's going to be good. Probably save that, though. Let's eat some cheese. 18. Pathetic. Potion. Okay, we do have a couple of potions. We'll use both of them. Just to be on the safe side. Like I say, I can quite easily get some more. I've got tons of money that I don't really need to spend, so... Resist fire, resist ice, resist stone. Lovely, but... not really what I'm looking for. I'm going to try the bottom left of this area. I'm going to have to kill all these guys again now, so yeah, great. But again, I'll try up here actually. Again, this is very valuable experience for us. Here? No. Oh, doesn't this take us to... oh, there we go. Just what I wanted. Alright, you guys, you saw the farming method. I am going to do it off camera. And I'll bring you back in at the start of the next episode, hopefully with that sword. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take. Sometimes it can take absolutely ages, so I may gain a few levels. What we're on now, 32. So, we'll see how we do. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop me a like. That does really help me. Helps get the video out there. Lets me know you're enjoying it. Thank you very much. See you next time for more Symphony of the Night. Take care, everyone.